Let's do a really quick, because that's a pretty intense movie, and especially for 8th graders. But I think that there's a lot that we can get out of it, and unfortunately we don't have time to write another essay this semester, but I do want us to do some debriefing and assessment. So what I'm going to do is, I want you to think of one word that for you summarizes the film. And you can look on your notes, you can look on your papers, it could be about the plot, it could be an adjective. 1 or 2 words that describe, that summarizes the film for you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw the ball to the first person, and you tell the class what your word is, and then you throw it to someone else, and we'll go around the room like that, okay? So I'm going to say stories.
I'm going to say hope.
I'm going to say family.
I'm going to say connections.
Throw it.
Strength. Love. They're brave. Like.
Will, come on.
Passion.
Sorrow.
I didn't read that.
Right here.
Sorry, Helen.
Right here.
Okay.
Pain. No, what else?
One more. One more.
Michael.
Loyalty.
Okay. Loyalty. All right. Woo. Okay. All right. So we only have 15 minutes, but we need to squeeze in as much as we can today because of the Better Luck Tomorrow. I think will be a really nice contrast to this film. This is a very traditional, kind of like thick, quintessential Chinese American film. Better Luck Tomorrow is a totally different genre. It's definitely more your generation. And it'll be nice to compare and contrast both, okay? So what I want you to do, and you can follow me around. Okay, so I want to read off the topics for each station. The first thing you're going to do, and if you need help, look on the board. I wrote down the instructions on the board. For each quote, I want you to, you're going to walk around with your 2 graphic organizers, and you're going to write down the quote that belongs in the correct graphic organizer. So you have to think about who said it. Was it a mother? Was it a daughter? Whoever said the quote, or whoever, if you don't know exactly who said it, you should at least know whether or not it was one of the moms or one of the daughters, okay? You're going to write that quote on in your head, if there's room, or on your piece of paper, okay? So 1 quote, know your worth, okay? Over here, I wanted my children to have the best combination, American circumstances and Chinese character. How could I know these things do not mix? Okay? Some of these are taken from the novel, but still, you should be able to put it in context from the film. I had new thoughts, willful thoughts, or rather thoughts filled with lots of won'ts. I won't let her change me. I promise myself I won't be what I'm not. Okay, which side would that belong on? Over here. This is an open station. So I want you to think of a quote or a scene from the film that you thought was funny, sad, powerful, whatever. And you're just going to write a short description of that scene over here. And by the way, each station has a stapler for you to staple your things up. Okay? Over here, this is a quote. Only 2 kinds of daughters, those who are obedient and those who follow their own mind. Only 1 kind of daughter can live in this house. Obedient daughter. Over here, no quotes, but I want you to think about what are some non-stereotypical depictions of Asian Americans in the film. So what are some ways that Amy Tan portrayed Asian Americans that you don't think are stereotypical? Okay? And then over here, I want you to think about what are some stereotypes of Asian Americans that you do think were perpetuated in the film. Okay? So I want the first 10 minutes of this gallery walk to be silent, and then the last 5 minutes I'll let you talk as you walk around. But I really do, I want this to kind of be like an internal monologue. Okay, I want you to think about the quotes. After you write your quote down, I want you to write a reaction to it. Okay, it could be a short example of a time when you felt that way, or a situation that you know about where something like that happened within your family or a friend. It could just be your gut reaction to it. Dixie, it could be a picture. Okay, I want you to kind of do like a left side activity on the walls. All right, and I want you to put the more thoughtful they are, and I don't really care about complete sentences at this point. This is more like journaling. So you're going to basically kind of walk around to a journal. You don't, Dixie, have to put your name on it. Okay, so it can be rather anonymous. I'm going to go around and do it in a red pen, so you're going to know that those are my thoughts. But some of these definitely kind of hit me, and you know, I feel more strongly for certain stations than others. So the better job you do with this gallery walk, the less likely I will be tomorrow to give you a rap to write about this. Okay, so that's the trade-off. All right?
Yeah.
Again, I want the first 10 minutes of the walk to be quiet, only so that you can be really introspective and really think about what it is you're writing and reacting to. And then the last few minutes of class, you can talk. And if we need to continue this tomorrow, I get it, you'll have more time. Okay? Yes?
We only got 10 minutes left.
I know, but I want to start it. We need to. Okay? All right, so let's say the first 5 minutes silent, next 5 minutes, all reason to a 1. Yes, Lazel?
So it's anonymous, we don't have to print.
Don't have to write your names. But if I don't get a lot of interest,